Hi, we are gathered here today because I hate modern social media, the app that shall not be named. Soul sucking. So that is why I'm here today to tell you that you should join neocities. Oh, that's a pug. Neocities. And join the beautiful world of HTML, coding, retro web, MySpace inspired websites. These are some of my website neighbors and then my website. I'm gonna go get my coffee. I read somewhere recently, also, look at my cup, that a little secret to kind of get rid of a little bit of the bitterness from coffee is to put some salt at the bottom of your mug. And it was actually right. Really, really cool little hack I learned. Not bad. Could be worse. Still a little bitter. But I cannot put more sugar in this drink. Like, there's already. So the other reason we're here today doing another code with me video, I have many code with me videos up already. If you are absolutely new to coding, I recommend going on neocities. They have a little tutorial to get you started with the very basics. I created a lot of my pages just with like this very basic stuff, and then I would recommend going to, I'll have the channel here. They have like really super duper cute coding, like basic coding tutorials. I'm probably not going to go too in depth with like the basic stuff just because today we're revamping a page that I made when I first started my website, probably like 2 years ago now. I can't believe I started my website in 2024. That's crazy to me. If my page doesn't load, or any neocities page for that matter, if it doesn't load, just refresh the page. Because neocities sometimes likes to play games for only $5 a month. I can't be like too hard on them, you know. There is many other different like website hosting platforms or whatever. I just really like neocities. It's a lot of fun. I have a little squishmallow right there. You know, now that we're here again, I'm like kind of realizing how daunting of a task this is gonna be. I think it's a little ambitious to kind of sit here and try to do all the coding in one go. But I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for another code with me video. I love getting comments asking me to do more code with me videos because I think it's so cute that you guys just want to hang out and code and see kind of what I'm doing on my side to get inspiration from your side. I love indie web. Gotta flex on you real quick with my Twilight mouse pad in my mouse. How freaking cute! Yeah, so here's what my homepage looks like right now. I did do some like updates and stuff. I added my changelog up here, so you can come here to see what I did this past week. Yeah, I'm really glad that I made that change. I used to have the changelog at the bottom and I feel like it was kind of, yeah, I did another little stamp. How cute, the little stampilla. I might add this at the bottom. I don't know. At this point, I feel like I just need to bite the bullet and accept that this is not going to be a mobile friendly website. It's kind of hard because I'm using this as a link tree, so maybe I start using Linktree again, but I like filtering people like to the website. My art gallery is fun. I added this Gummy Kiss and I have like this little hover text inspired by Matsuka, but the page, I'm like embarrassed. I've been putting it off. That I need to redo is my music page, and I have not updated this page since 2024. I like this GIF. Maybe we can center something around this GIF. And I did go ahead and add it to this playlist. It's like a long comprehensive playlist. I didn't like update the text or anything, but it's just like songs that I've had on repeat. So they're not my favorites of all time, but they were good enough for me to have on repeat for at least a month or two, you know? So I added like maybe 5 or 6 songs to the playlist, which is cool. I don't know if anybody actually checks this out, but I think it's cool for me to look back on and see like, oh, in 2024 I Stay Alive by Nessa Barrett. Like, I haven't heard that song in so long, but I like that song a lot. I feel like I was really emo actually, and I'm hearing Stay Alive, Jaws of Life, Everything Will Be Alright. These are like really They're like if a song was a hug kind of songs. But I guess winter was right around the corner, kind of emo. See, these are a little bit more fun. I remember this era, I was skateboarding a lot and I would listen to these songs. This was one of the first pages I made on my website. I think I did my homepage and then this page and then maybe my Bible verses page. Do you know that you are adorable? Do you know this? He has no clue. This is my boss. He refuses to give me a raise. He only gives me 2 schmeckles an hour. I did go on neocities to kind of look around the indie web and see what other people's music pages look like. So I have a couple here saved that I thought were pretty cool and I kind of wanted to take bits and pieces of them. I'm going to write on a sticky note. These are some sticky notes that I designed and I sell on my Etsy and my Depop with like my own little drawings and stuff. But I use them a lot. I'm almost done with this one, just pretty crazy. But this one I really liked, one because it is simple in like a cool way, and 2, it had instruments on there and I'm like, dude, I love instruments and I can play a couple different instruments. So I was like, I should add that to my music page. I have no clue what I'm doing. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. I know HTML, basic-ish HTML. JavaScript, who is that? I don't know him. I like it. It does remind me of my childhood. It reminds me of like iTunes. Do you remember when you had to do everything through iTunes? And then, oh, there's this one. Okay, see, I like this. I like boxes. This is so cool, like the amount of stamps. I assume they had to have made a lot of them. I mean, they all have similar frames and it's actually pretty active too. 62619 and then archive. I don't know if they still do it, but on Spotify, I remember that you would be able to see like what your friends were listening to, and that was so cool on like the desktop version, but I think they stopped, which is so lame. Albums with no skips. Respect. Guys, I need to get better at coding. I feel like I'm gonna be up so late tonight freaking figuring out. And then there's this website, which I thought was really cool. So when I envision my perfect music page, it does have like an iPod, but it also has like a shelf for albums and stuff like that. But like an iPod would be like the focal point. I don't think it's an interactive iPod, maybe an interactive iPod, but it plays that playlist of the YouTube. I need to draw a picture to show you, but let me see. I really don't like when people start explaining stuff, and I'm a very like visual person, so I like having like the visuals. So it would look something like this. So I have the iPod, my YouTube playlist that I actively add to, and then the songs I have on repeat right here, and maybe like I'd have here, and then the little archive button would also be in there, and then over here I'd have the albums I really love, and then the instruments. But the thing about having an album shelf, like a kind of, you know, you think of like records or vinyls on like their own shelf, is that I want to explain a little bit on why, and I feel like it's an awkward amount of text to have in a like shelf. It would probably be more like a box if I think about it. By the time I'd have each of the little text, I'd have to like align boxes within a box. So oof. But I like this. This is really cute. Yeah, so I feel like I have a good idea of what I want to do then. Should I do the iPod thing? Probably, right? I should do it. I think what I could do is put the embedded, because I have it on my favorites. Paradise Kiss. Okay. So, oh, okay, this one maybe not. Let's check my love story. Okay, so here, I already have the code for it. I literally, all I have to do is copy the code for this, and instead of pink, I will make how I put the background of the box to be an image, in this case a GIF. I'll do that, but the image will be the iPod. Okay, I'm going to find all the images and get them all rounded out, and then we will meet back up. Hi, it's the next day. I also have my coffee today. Cheers. Clink. You want some? Actually, you can try some. You can have the first sip. Here you go. I think I'm getting a lot better at it, honestly. It's tasting a lot better. So let me start screen recording. Hopefully my camera stays charged. LOL. I looked up pictures of all the albums I want to include, and I saved, I think I'm in between these two for the backgrounds, but I honestly could just incorporate like one into the other with boxes and stuff like that. And then here's the iPod picture. I like made it into a square, and then I widened it out, I guess, to that way I could put the YouTube thingy there. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the iPod or my MP3 player. I had this MP3 player growing up. I had an iPod Touch because like this was I was too young to have a phone, and so I wanted like an iPod Touch because it was essentially a smartphone without the phone part, and you could even like still text on it through if you had Wi-Fi. So I was like kind of contemplating. I mean, that's kind of here I'm holding my MP3 player. I mean, I don't even really like this picture anymore, like the dirty mirror and stuff. I don't even think I have a lot of these bracelets anymore. This like candy one I took apart and used the beads for a different bracelet, and then this one I gave to my best friend Liz. I might still have my boobies bracelet. I am wearing my jelly band, so no, probably not those exact ones, but so what I'm actually gonna do really quick is I'm gonna import all of these into neocities to make it easier for me later. I go to my images folder here. Soy DJ, that one's cute. I might add this one again, maybe take away the color, I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a couple pages. Oh, I'm using brackets, by the way. I don't think brackets is supported anymore, but you can definitely find a lot of different, the reason I like it is because there's a live preview over here, but it definitely is a little broken. I have to like save and then refresh and stuff like that for it to work. I could just start and look for a new I should do that. Before my next code with me video, I will find the new version of brackets. So I'm gonna go to file and I'm gonna go to new, you're gonna save as. I'm using music2.html archive. How do you even spell archive, bruh? Archive. If you recognize the album covers, hopefully you have not like jumped to quick assumptions about me and like what I agree with, I guess. But this one's gonna be rap disclaimer. Camera is plugged in. Awesome. Okay. Whew. So I think the base I want to use for this is my Yamada-kun. A lot of times you're not gonna find specific tutorials on how to make a page that you really like. So you can turn on in your ribbon at the very top, right click and then add develop. Each OS is probably a little bit different, but I would just Google how to get to the code of a page on your OS, and you can kind of look and see how people, it gets really complicated really fast. So I recommend if you're gonna start kind of taking code from websites and stuff, maybe start with something like a neocities site that is a lot simpler, because there will, at a certain like complexity threshold, you'll see like JavaScript folders and stuff like that. I don't know how any of that works. So I mean, at least for my website, it should be pretty easy to look at what I've done. Oh wait, or should I just have done my skate page actually? Let me find that. Oh wow, this is actually pretty easy. So I have this whole thing in a container and a box. And to change the background of the box, I literally just have it in the style. Like it's not even a code in my like CSS. I'm actually going to take a picture of my screen because I'm about to just add all these images into, now they'll just be scattered throughout here. I feel like sometimes I need a little bit more organization than that, but Now everything should be here. So I'm looking here, background image, semicolon URL. It looks like I just need to import it here. And I'm gonna look at the picture that I just took and put the iPod. iPod, edited. Let's see. I feel like we need to put images, but I don't know. Oh, something's going on. Something's happening. So I had everything in this container. Let's change the height. Let's do 700. Oh, let's do 700 and see what that looks like. It looks like it did. Okay. It's a little whack. It's a little stretched. Let's see what 400 looks like. Okay, so we'll do like 450. Let me know if you prefer for me to like time lapse and kind of do coder react, I guess, just explain what I'm doing to you, or if you want more of like a real time. I imagine at some point I am gonna do, or like a blend of both, probably both, right? Because there's like a balance. Oh, I have this that if you click it, it takes you to my Spotify. I'll probably just do that for now with my Jake GIF. I forgot, where would I even put that? Dang it. Maybe I'll put that above the iPod. Okay. I don't know if I like this margin. Let's just hope it's in the right place. Okay. Width, height, let's do... what was the height of this? Or the width? 350, so let's do 300 and see what that looks like. Oh my gosh, the box is so silly. It's so silly. Can we do auto? The position is so bad. BR. Okay. BR. I know very simple code, so you know we do what we can. This is not bad. Can we... Should we just leave it like that? Maybe there's a box margin. Let's do, okay, see, 30. Okay. Oh my gosh, I really did not think I was gonna be able to pull this off. Like, this was so cool. Okay. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to calm down. But also, no calm, no chill. Okay. So let's mess with this stuff real quick before we start getting on to adding everything else. Title, music. Can I just try I love music? I love music. Hee hee. Fav icon. I need like an iPod fav icon. Do I not have one? Because I feel like that would be perfect actually. I think I have on my website links. Fav icon, image. We're gonna look up iPod. Yes. Roblox. Oh, the Apple one's kind of cool too. I mean, this one makes the most sense. That one's cool too. What in the heckle? iPad. There's a whole iPad. This one's cool. This one looks correct as well. I mean, this one's cool. Let's do that one. I don't know if it'll pop up very good, but uploaded it, so it should be under iPod fav icon. Cute. Okay, that's fine. Background image. I think it's just under images. Let's do the Fruitiger arrow one. Okay, okay. It's a little much. It's a little much. Let's see it with the black and gray stripe. We can always incorporate it somewhere else, but I do think it's gonna be a little hard to see everything because I'm also doing the instruments, remember? And then I want to have the album. Maybe this, no, I honestly don't know where I'll put this. Maybe I won't put it anywhere. Let's do black, no. What did I name it? Black. And let me check. Oh, gray black stripe. Why would I? Okay. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Cattails, I'm so sorry. I don't know where she got this picture from, but I will put credits. I want to add, so let me show you actually. So this is actually something I've been messing with for a little bit. See, this is what I know my homepage could become, and it looks better on desktop. But on mobile, it does not look as good, so I'm like, pain, suffering. I mean, even looking at it now, like, I think this doesn't look bad. Like, maybe I could do it. It just, whenever you make the page smaller, it all just runs together, and I don't really like that. I think I did test it, and I loaded it onto my phone, and I was like, what the heck? You know what I could do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? No, but I like this being my homepage. And we're going to insert this into my style. Okay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, here's repeat. Can we do no repeat? Okay, cool. Cool. Cause okay, cool. Visibility, image position, maybe? Size? Cover? Okay. She knows what she's doing, at least a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. This is poo-poo doo-doo. Poo-poo doo-doo. Matthew James Taylor. Please help, Mr. Taylor. Choose your method. Okay, so I have a flex box, but maybe I should do CSS. Responsive. See, that one's responsive. The left. Okay, let me read all this real quick. Responsive left sidebar layout on mobile devices are this is exactly what I want for my main page. This is exactly what I. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. I just need to figure out what he's saying. I need more coffee. 6 different methods. One of them has to work. You know what I mean? I'm actually kind of scared to take away all this stuff, but why is it not working? Okay. Let's see if that did something here. It did do something. Okay. Let's go. Header. Okay. Let's she. Okay. And now, since I got the header down, I'm going to remove this terrible background color. Yes. Oh. Cool. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited. So we're gonna go find this terrible background colors. No, they totally did help though. I am super duper grateful. We just have to do the whole freaking main content now. Oh no. This is gonna be like a 3-hour long video. Noodles is gonna be like a 3-hour long video. So we're gonna make a container 2 and a box 2. I think is the first thing we'll do. What? Why is that a C? It's gonna be a whole bunch of images. src equals I think they're all gonna be kind of small. Let's see. Width equals 100. I think that might be a little too small. Oh, no. Oopsies. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Not terrible. How can I could do hover text, but I really just want little boxes of text underneath. I honestly have no clue how my camera has not like overheated and combusted. Screen. You know what? That's fine. I can deal with this. I can totally deal with it. Let's go to caption text up here though. Caption text color. We'll have to do white. Yes. And I'm going to add everything that was on my music page. Hola amigos. Mexico ganó ayer. Mexico won yesterday 3-0 against Czechia. Oh my gosh. They made history this year. And then the Spurs made a lot of history this past season too. Like, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Okay. I did a lot of coding yesterday though. I was coding like into the night and stuff, and I probably should have time-lapsed it, but so before I show you, I don't want to say the final thing because I was driving today and I was like, wait, I should make a blinky that says I love concerts in black and white, and it should go on my music's page. That would be beautiful, and I think that's a really good idea. I just need to do that. When will I do that though? I don't know. So this isn't like the final page, and I'm sure I'm gonna change it down the line, but for now I think this is a really good stopping point. So I want to show you first, remind you what we started with. We started with this, my cute little marquee, and yeah, I made sure I kept pretty much everything. The only thing I didn't keep was this. I didn't keep this. Ta-da! It doesn't look as impressive as I thought it would, but this took me a very long time, as you guys saw, to figure everything out. And I added a little GIF here. I think it looks cute right there. And yeah. I figured out the reason why there was still a black border was because I set the container to have a black background. So then I changed the background to transparent. Yeah, so I got rid of the background here. I edited it and then re-uploaded it, and I added my email here. It was at the bottom of the page before I had my email and the changelog, and I added the changelog up here because I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. Like, I originally had it right here. I added this one. I didn't add the other stamps after all because I felt like it looked a little too crowded. But I think that one looks good. It's the vibe or whatever. So I like this a lot more. So if you were to screenshot the page, I guess, on a desktop, it does switch to one column, which is pretty cool. Okay, I think I spelled it right that time. Playlist archive. If you have a website, let me know what you've been doing, what you want to do. And if you have any tips for me, if I did something completely wrong, totally let me know. I'm always open to learning. See you later, brofist.